this is the Vixen. That's in Vixen Child 53. This video is an introduction to the web series I'm starting entitled Dumb Skin, in which you will join me on the frustrating and magical journey that is skin beauty and health. Now, I admit I forget stuff frequently too, like taking my flaxseed oil tablets. I will elaborate on everything that I'm not elaborating on this in separate videos. Robot voice. But my skin up here is quite lovely on this video. I mean, it looks pretty clear. Yes, very clear. Very pretty. I'm getting distracted. But I work really hard to get it this way. And my skin care routine's probably my most difficult, annoying, complex routine. But the great thing about it is it's that way for most people, and I don't believe mine is that hard because I wouldn't be doing it if it was that hard. So don't get discouraged by it being my most annoying, difficult, complex routine. It's not going to be that hard, I promise. So skin properties time. I have combination skin. When I wash my face with something like a foaming face wash, I'm greasy here, a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit there, and definitely right here, all the way to here. I'm also super dry, like right here, and usually pretty dry right here. Like this usually feels kind of flaky almost. So yeah. Actually, that's the definition to combination skin. It will be greasy in some spots and then dry in others. Actually, when I was younger, not like super younger, but like, earlier teens, like 14, I think, 14, 15, I'd get these dry bumpies on my cheeks. My sister has them too, and she knows more about them because she has them she's had them everywhere but her face, I believe. And she'll be able to tell you treatments and what their names are and other factoids about them. And she will be in an episode with me to address that stuff. So, I'm gonna move on to my next talking part. So, my solution for these is face scrub. I'll go over that in a different episode, but face scrub is what I use. That gets rid of them pretty good. But while I had these bumpies on my cheeks from drier skin and whatnot, buildups and stuff, I had zits like here and here definitely. And here I had some pimples and zits here definitely. And every once in a while I get something bad right there. I'd also get a lot of hairline stuff. And I still got some hairline stuff, but it's a lot better than it used to be. Yeah, so my solution to those was a homemade face wash that I make myself, as well as some salicylic acid treatments. Salicylic acid. And I use those sparingly. I keep it in my purse, and if I feel a pimple coming on, which I can do, I put a little bit on, and that's usually my only treatment for them. It's not much. I also, I'm not on a diet, but I try to eliminate certain fats from my diet. I don't need things to be really fatty, and I personally really like curry, which isn't a naturally really high bad fat for you food. I mean, so that's actually pretty good for you. So, curry, yay! I'll dedicate a video to that, of course. My skin will react to certain substances allergically. Going crazy. These include cheaper mineral makeup, so get itchy and sometimes I'll get pimples, as well as benzoate stuff, like allergy treatments that got the benzoate stuff in them. They make me itchy, both of them. I also break out in hives after stress. The example of the kind of stress I'm talking about is prom kind of stress. Oh my god, this has to be perfect stress. I have to look perfect, so that's the kind of stress. I'm not talking about ordinary, I didn't do my paper and it's almost the end of the semester stress. I'm talking about bam stress. So I usually have them on my face, usually my cheek area, but sometimes I've had them in other areas. My bum. I'm sensitive to yeast, and everyone in my family seems to have a yeast sensitivity, and I know it's gross to say, but like I have to be really careful about my junk because yeast infections are really easy to get in my family. And I actually went through a bout not too long ago where I was having them very frequently. Yeah. My hands will break out actually when I'm kneading bread and like stuff, and not all the time, but like especially when I'm using that really active yeast, like it's supposed to be super active or whatever. That stuff really gets me going. I get razor burn on my legs almost every time I shave, which sucks so bad. Um, and due to my climate in upstate New York, I get peeling cuticles and lips all the time, and it doesn't matter how much lip balm I wear, it's always happening in the winter. I also get dry feet when I wear socks, and I get stinky feet when I don't. I'm not including my scalp stuff because my scalp information is just too weird to be on Dumb Skin and just not dumb enough to be on Dumb Skin. So it'll be in my series Weird Hair. You can see it down below. It'll be linked. I believe that's it for today. Feel free to ask questions or comments or message me on here. Seeing as I get on YouTube every day, I should answer fairly soon. And I hardly ever get on any other site, so I don't feel a need to give you any of my other site stuff. No one talks to me on here anyway, so I should get back to you pretty quickly. Bye!